Welcome to Detroit Sports Jersey, Saturdays at 3 p.m. Eastern, broadcasting live from Detroit and stretching to the heart of Central Texas, here on WCHB 1200 and 99.9 FM, with co-host Longhorn. Straight sports talk, no professionals here. Live call-in number 313-568-1200. And now, here's your host that never gets it right, but is never wrong, Will Sims.
All right, welcome to Detroit Sports Jersey. What time is it, Longhorn?
Game time, prime time. Detroit Sports Jersey time. What's up, Brother Will?
All right, Saturday, April the 11th. We got a lot in the hopper today. Of course, we're going to talk about the Tigers, how they coming out the gate very strong. Also, congratulations to Duke for winning the national championship Monday night. Like I told Longhorn, the Duke owns Michigan State. They got whooped.
Oh, turnovers.
No, it was more than just turnovers, brothers. How about making their first 4 3-pointers and then went 3 for 16 after that?
Okay, all right, we can go for that. But congratulations for Michigan State for making it so far.
That's true. But we're going to start out with something that really Longhorn. I'm going to throw the number out there, 313-568-1200, with that police shooting on that video.
Oh, man, what's the world coming to?
And one of my friends, he said, you don't really talk about that. You just talk all sports. I said, well, this is a sports radio show, so that's what we talk. But I do want to address that because there's a couple of things on that that, got me kind of pissed off. And basically, we got Billy T in the station, in the studios. Everybody, welcome Billy T. 313-568-1200.
What's happening? Okay. What we talking about, man?
We're going to start off with this video of this police shooting and
my God.
How everybody always saying it's justifiable. I talked to this idiot yesterday. He's a former cop.
Of course.
He said it was justifiable.
Sure he does.
Of course,
they all defend each other.
Exactly. But my thing is this: How do you feel threatened when somebody's running away from you?
Running away. How is that a threat?
Exactly.
Thank you.
Running.
How is that a threat?
Running away.
Running away. Now, of course, he shouldn't have run away, but that's your reason for shooting him?
Exactly.
There's no threat at all if he's running away.
Now, you know what he's going to tell me? The former cop going to tell me, well, he's putting the...
officer at risk?
No, the public at risk and the officer. What, running away?
He had no weapon.
And let me say this, first of all, also. And I don't mean it to be funny. The guy was 50 years old.
Now, see, that's another thing I was going to say. They beating up old men now.
Yeah.
50 years old him. The guy in Inkster was 57.
Exactly.
We better look out. Now, it was the kids.
Exactly.
Now they coming after us.
And
You're right about that. I turned 50 June 19th.
See, look out. You're next.
Don't get no beat down on your birthday now. But let's go to line one, see what the caller has to say. Thanks for calling Detroit Sports Jersey.
Hey, what's up, brothers?
Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
What's going on, man?
I'm fine.
What can we do for you?
Hey, I wanted to talk about the Final Four.
Okay, go ahead.
And I just, I think it's ironic that you had two Big Ten teams in the Final Four.
Okay.
That's right, two of them.
Yeah.
You had two in the Final Four, and, of course, Wisconsin had the hardest game, the most difficult game.
Mm-hmm.
And then you had Michigan State, who got blew out. So it's like Coach Izzo didn't even help the Big Ten by at least making Duke have
work a little bit
to win.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
What's your name, sir?
My name is Demetrius.
Demetrius, let me tell you something. Duke owns Michigan and Michigan State.
Here we go with this.
Izzo is 1-9 against Duke.
Now, why do you think that is?
Because the players, Duke get better players than Michigan State. It's as simple as that. They couldn't stop Okafor. The guard, they couldn't stop him. It's as simple as they get better players.
What about coaching? How much of that is coaching at this point?
Man, I'll say about 30% of that might be, blame on coaching.
So
but it's the
players are just that much better, you're saying?
Exactly. And not only that,
it didn't look good.
Michigan
didn't look good at all. I stopped watching at halftime. I couldn't watch.
Oh, I knew it was a wrap at halftime. It was a wrap at halftime.
Yeah.
It
was.
They was outmanned.
Yeah,
they couldn't stop Okafor.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that.
And that little dude, Allen.
Yeah.
The little guard is out. That little boy was on fire.
Exactly. So, you know, it's as simple as that. So, Demetrius, that's what it boils down to. And against Michigan, Duke owns them. They 22-8.
But let's say this, though. The good thing of what he brought up was we had two teams, in the Big Ten had two teams in there in the Final Four, which is still a good thing. Even though we got beat, we were there.
Billy T.
We got to be there.
Billy T.
We got to be there.
And
That's
represent.
right. I'm with Billy T.
Billy T, check this out. Billy T.
We showed up. We represented two teams in a big team.
What's his name?
Longhorn.
Hey, Longhorn. Here comes the hate. I see it. Here comes the hate. I feel it.
I'm coming with facts, brother.
Oh, geez, this guy. There's no loyalty with this guy.
Hey, Billy T. Billy T. When the 58 teams finally went up there, I heard somebody say, "It doesn't matter. All I know is Kentucky is going to be in the championship game."
Well, I did say that.
Undefeated.
I said that.
Let me ask you a question.
I did say that. Will. But I mean, we all thought Kentucky was going to go all the way.
Listen,
I'm glad Wisconsin beat them.
I didn't think they was going to.
But listen, let me tell you. Tell both of y'all something. Y'all said it was great that two big teams was in the Final Four.
Big Ten, yeah. 5,
10 years down the road, you know what the question is going to be asked?
What's that?
Who won the championship in 2015? Not you. Who was the two Big Ten Final Four teams? Ain't nobody going to ask that question. Who's going to ask that question, Billy T? Tell me.
Let me think now.
I'm going to ask the question.
What were the Big Ten teams in there?
That's going to be a trivia question.
And then what about football, the Big Ten in football this year? Didn't they show up?
Oh, yeah, Ohio State did they thing.
Okay.
And I was happy for I was rooting for them.
All right, okay, me
Ohio
too.
State.
Me too.
You know, and
I'm always rooting for
you,
the Big Ten.
Well, I'll be honest with you, I think they're going to repeat.
Let's hope so.
You know?
I hope so.
Yep. Wait a minute now. Michigan is, we got a new coach in Michigan, and it's going to take him a couple years.
Yeah,
I know that.
Pump your brakes.
But let's just, let's not forget about our
when he was
at
Stanford,
team.
And when he was at Stanford, Jim Harbaugh took him 3 years to turn that organization around.
Okay, so we're going to give him a couple years.
And his last year, he was 12-1, so that's what made him a hot commodity in the NFL for coaching.
Yep.
So he just didn't come in there.
Right, it takes a minute.
Yeah, it's going to take a minute. So
we still got to have high hopes.
So as far as I'm concerned, Michigan State still going to own
Michigan State's still tough on the football.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The Wolverines not going to represent going to the playoffs.
They still got a lot of work to do.
They got a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
But I want to get back on this police situation. There's another thing that bothers me also. Not only the video, but all of them use the same excuse. I was scared.
Yeah. Why are you a cop?
Exactly. If you scared, 313-568-1200.
Did you see the latest one?
In California?
Nevada, California, with the horse thief?
Yes.
And they beat the hell out of that guy.
Man, they
he's a horse thief.
Listen.
They went after him like crazy. So these police are just crazy everywhere.
And this is what also I want to address. They say there's no problem in the police force. We have all these killings.
Everything's fine.
We have all these killings. We have all these beatings.
What's the problem?
We just got 2 Detroit police officers brought up on some charges for selling dope, planting dope, robbing dope dealers. So there's no problem.
There's no problem.
Everything's all right.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine. We've got everything under control.
But you know what gets me? About not just cops in general, about people in general. With everybody having cameras on their cell phones, nothing is kept secret these days.
Right. Ain't no secret.
You're trying to do, you think it's going to be undercover. You think nobody's going to take a picture of it or put it on their camera and put it on social media. You got to be crazy.
Well, see, Longhorn, there's a politician down in Texas where you at trying to pass a law to stop people from videotaping cops.
Well, if you're doing something wrong, you're going to try to stop people from videotaping. If you don't have nothing that you're doing bad, then what you got to hide? That's my philosophy on anything. If you're not doing something wrong, then what you got to hide? Now, if you out there creeping, doing stuff you ain't supposed to be or places you're not supposed to be at, then you don't want, you know what I'm saying? Then that's when you're going to come up with those flim-flammatory rules and laws and try to,
And that's the next thing. Next thing they're going to do is try and ban people from videotaping the cops.
That's what I was telling them.
But like you said.
There's a politician in Texas now trying to get that on the bill.
Of course they are. Of course they are.
And then, see, to me it goes with the old saying. The people that don't want to see the police coming are the criminals. So I love to see the police.
Yeah.
I feel, not the ones that's coming to do the beat down.
I'm a little scared of them, but
not the ones that come to do the beat down, but
but
I ain't doing nothing.
Exactly. But I don't like the harassment part that they can just, man, they just have this feeling that they can do whatever they want to whenever they want to. Got a call?
And that's what that guy was saying, that cop I talked to yesterday. He actually told me when people ran from him, he beat them down. I said, would you do that now? He said, of course not. I said, it's because you ain't behind that badge and gun.
There it is.
Huh? What you call yourself?
Get that false sense of courage that all of a sudden.
Let's go to line one, talk to the caller.
We got
Thanks for calling Detroit Sports Jersey. How can I help you?
Yes, this is Emmanuel calling.
Hello, Emmanuel. Thanks for calling.
How you doing? How you doing? Thanks for calling in, Emmanuel.
Oh, I'm doing great. I was just listening to your program and just want to make a comment on the police killing situation. And I agree. How can a police officer says that he was afraid? And then the gentleman that is running away. But I want to say this, too, is that it's nothing new. This been happening since the Reconstruction period, that we always have been a threat.
Yep.
And the police officers, whether they, we know most of them are Caucasian, but we have some in our own race as well, and which is self-hatred of their own color. But however, this is something that truly needs to be addressed, and the people have to stand up, and not from the top, but from the bottom up, and make some changes.
And you know what, Emmanuel? I'm glad you brought that up about the other cops of race, because there was a brother in South Carolina that was bending over when that cop tried to plant something on the guy that got shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to see his report. I would love to see what he had to say. But like you said, we got that self-hatred towards each other that he probably didn't even put it in the report.
Exactly. Yeah. And see, that mentality is a sickness, and it's contagious. And although it starts with just a few, it's growing because it is what I call psychological contagious disease.
Exactly. That's right. No doubt. And I'm not on here to bash Detroit. I mean, not police officer, because I got a friend that's a police officer for the Detroit Police Force. So he's a good guy, and, he's the family man. You know what I'm saying?
That's the only good cop?
Okay, Billy.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Well, thank you for taking my call.
All right, thanks. Thanks for listening and calling in. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and I'm coming back. I want to get the Longhorns and Billy T opinion on the Detroit Tigers, how well they doing.
They're 4-0, baby.
And I got some fuzzy numbers I want to throw out there. Is he hating again?
He hates the Tigers, too? Oh, my God.
We'll be back after a word from our sponsor.
Detroit Sports Jersey is sponsored by PrettySettyHere.com. Beautiful, top-quality Brazilian, Malaysian, and Peruvian hair extensions. Our natural virgin Brazilian body wave hair is one of the highest quality Brazilian human hair on the market. Each bundle has been collected from select donors, and all cuticles are intact. All of our natural virgin Brazilian body wave hair has undergone a quality assurance process to ensure it is free of imperfections. Our bundles start at 10 inches for $50 and ship within 10 days. Get the soft, gorgeous, and manageable hair you have always wanted. Shop now at PrettySettyHere.com or call 334-327-3098.
Detroit Sports Jersey is sponsored by Fiverr.com/ENO Productions. For professional photo montages at a fraction of the price, check out Fiverr.com/ENO Productions. This is where Detroit Sports Jersey goes for video work week after week. ENO Productions is capable of taking on all different kinds of projects, from commercials to weddings and so much more. That's Fiverr.com/ENO Productions. That's Fiverr.com/ENO Productions.
All right, welcome back to Detroit Sports Jersey. I'm your host, Will. What time is it, Longhorn?
Game time, prime time. Detroit Sports Jersey time. Let's get it on.
Special guest in the studio.
Tiger.
Special guest in the studio today, Billy T from 105.9.
Get on for your money. Get on for your money.
All right, Tigers play today in Cleveland. 4-10 first pitch. David Price on the mound.
Oh, he's hot,
starting off 4-0. What do they do?
We're off to a good start. I like it. I mean,
That's right. The bats are hot in the Tiger land.
Okay, let me...
Hey, you can't win them all till you win one, so they...
I know it's early in the season. I know.
Hey, we got to get excited and enjoy it, okay?
Okay, it's early in the season. Now, do y'all see them going 35-5? Y'all know what happened when they went 35-5 in '84.
Hey,
they brought it home.
Hey,
they brought it home.
The light shine down on Tiger Stadium, baby.
And like I said, they started off 4-0. But see, the thing about it is, I think the Tigers focus on the wrong title.
Mm-hmm.
The AL Central.
We always, we got to go further than that. I agree. We have to go further than that. But I like the winning attitude is what you got to have. I don't want them to peak too early and burn out. You know, it's going to be it's 365 games, for crying out loud. It's going to be ups and downs, and, you know.
Well, Billy T, if they play 365 games.
How many is it? It's about, it feels like it.
It's 162,
Oh, okay, my bad.
They'll be playing every day of the year.
hey, Billy T, he going for next year, too.
It just feels like
you talking about time, now that's going to time out.
It's too many games, man.
I agree with you on that.
I think it's too many baseball games, and it's too many basketball games.
Yeah. How many baseball games would you cut it down to?
About 65.
Oh, come on, Billy T. They gonna need more than that.
And then you'd have to watch all of them. See, I don't need to watch 165 games. All I need to watch is I'm a playoff kind of guy when it comes to baseball and basketball, because it's just too much, and they don't mean anything. They mean nothing this early in the season. So, I mean, I like to see our team win, so that's good, but it really doesn't mean anything in the big picture.
But, you know, that's what they said about college basketball.
It means
don't get
nothing.
excited till the tournament rolls around.
Actually, the Final Eight, what's it called? The Elite Eight is when I started watching.
And the only reason people was talking, only one thing people was talking about in the regular season of college basketball, and that was Kentucky going undefeated. That was it.
Mm-hmm.
That was all you was talking about. Until they got beat down.
All right, we got a lot in the hopper. Like I said, police video, the guy getting shot in the back. Coward cop said he was scared because the guy was running away from him.
Now, they did suspend and arrest him, if I'm not mistaken. The guy in Inkster...
lawyer quit.
Oh, his lawyers quit?
Yeah, his lawyer quit.
He said, I can't win. The guy in Inkster, they did suspend him.
The lines lighting up.
So we're getting some kind of results at least.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I seen... Chief Garvey on Let It Rip one night, and he said, you know what Inkster's biggest problem is going to be?
What?
Because, you know, he got fired from the Detroit police.
He needs to go out there and work.
They want to know why it was, because he said there's some kind of word they used. He wasn't even supposed to be on the force at all.
Right.
You know?
Right.
You know, let's go to line one, see what the callers say. Thanks for calling Detroit Sports Jersey.
Caller, are you there?
Yes, hi.
Oh, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
I just want to make a pick between Mayweather and Pacquiao.
Yeah, let's go.
Go ahead, go make your pick. Who you got?
I got Mayweather in the 5th or 6th round.
Oh, really?
Hey, wait, let me not to cut you off, sir, real fast. Hold on, but do y'all know that fight is in jeopardy of being canceled because Mayweather won $180 million? Continue calling.
They are not stopping this fight. Trust me. He can win.
Not gonna cancel.
They ain't canceling. There's too much money on the table, baby. So you like Mayweather to knock him out, huh?
Mayweather in the 5th or 6th round.
Ooh, that's a hell of a prediction there, man.
I'm going to tell you why.
Yes, please.
Okay. The king, he's the king, and that's Mayweather.
Mm-hmm.
Undisputed.
He is going to retire undefeated.
I hope so.
And he got that already in his spirit. That's what he's going to do.
Okay, so let me give you my outlook of the fight.
God, here we
go. This is my outlook. I think there's going to be some BS in the game. I think Pacquiao's going to win. Mayweather's going to invoke his rematch clause. Because they got to look at all the great fights. They all have a rematch.
They always got to have a rematch. So here's my question, because I've heard that scenario too. I think Holyfield or somebody said something like that. But now here's my question. Is it better if Mayweather wins and there's a rematch, or is it better if Pacquiao wins and there's a rematch? What would be the better scenario?
Well, see, if Mayweather wins, he don't have to give Pacquiao a rematch.
Oh, he'll give him one, though. No, he'll give him one for the money. But who would people want to see?
Rematch. It's not going to be a rematch because Mayweather's going to retire.
You don't think he would fight again?
I'm with the caller. I'm with the caller. I'm going to say Mayweather's going to win. Mayweather's going to take him out in the 8th round, though. But I'm going with the caller, and Mayweather's going to retire, undisputed, pound by pound, the best fighter of all time, and that's going to be a wrap.
I love the scenario, guys, but my only question is this. Do you think if he knocks Pacquiao out, why would he not fight him again?
he's gonna knock them out.
Well, you don't think he'd go back for another $200 million?
No, he's not going to go back.
He don't need it.
Hey, sir, what's your name? I'm writing down your prediction. What's your name?
This is Emmanuel again.
Emmanuel. You say 5th round.
Mayweather.
Mayweather gonna knock him out, huh? TKO.
That's right.
And he can go to the party early.
Put me down for the 8th round.
Hey, Emmanuel, you know these guys ain't knocked nobody out in years.
And, you know, but Pacquiao went to sleep last time. Manny, are you okay? Are you okay, Manny? Manny, are you okay?
I got you, Emmanuel. I got you written down. Thanks for calling in. Appreciate you listening.
All right.
You get me down
And make sure you call. After the fight. May the 2nd is the fight, so we'll be off the air when the fight actually goes down.
Okay, right.
May the 9th, 7
next
days.
week. The next week.
If I was a betting man, I'd be a millionaire.
You better go put some money on it, baby.
I'm gonna get some Monopoly money.
You gonna throw a fight party, Emmanuel?
Yeah, fight party, and we're gonna have some Monopoly money, and so forth. We're gonna have some fun.
See, Emmanuel, you gonna get somebody knocked out in your house.
All right, brother.
Thanks,
Take care, brother.
I'll put a Faygo Coke on and a bag of Better Made potato chips.
There you go. Hey, listen, here's the deal, though. You know, that is a huge weekend. Fight weekend is always huge in Vegas. This will be the biggest ever, of course. The fight is one of the biggest ever, Mayweather may make $180 million. Anyway, there's a lot of parties in Vegas, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Well, the biggest party now is Jay-Z. Have you heard about this?
No, what are you doing?
Jay-Z's going to have an after-fight party, and if you'd like to go, the VIP tables are $50,000 each.
Man, he crazy.
Wow, please.
Hey, man. What?
Oh, man,
$50,000.
And guess what?
What you get for that $50,000?
It will be packed.
What do you get for that $50,000?
Well, Beyonce will be delivering the drinks and give you a little lap dance on the
she
side.
She going to give me more than some drinks. This $50,000, I want more than drinks.
$50,000, you better be rolling up with a new car for me for $50,000.
See, but this is like going to be the elite of the elite at this party.
But you know, actually, that weekend, May the 2nd, there's a lot of things actually going on. It's going to be a big sports weekend in general, along with the fight. Mm-hmm. You got the Kentucky Derby.
Oh, that's right.
And you got the NFL draft wrapping up.
Who cares?
And, well, don't you want your Lions to go out there and
that's the end of the draft. Only the draft part is the first day is the best part.
Okay.
It matters. Yeah, nobody
Some of them
cares.
first rounders be bust, Billy.
Yeah, but that's the only excitement of the draft. We'll wait and see what happens. The draft.
We don't get the Lions don't get no pick to the 23rd.
You know what? I think we give the NFL too much power and too much of our attention. Let's just wait till September, okay? We don't need to. I don't want to talk about the NFL right now.
So if they go out there and make a bold draft move, you don't want to talk about it?
We'll stop in and see.
We're not going to be able to make a bold draft move because we don't get no pick to the 23rd round.
So there you go. How bad can we whatever.
Let me ask you and the Longhorn about y'all Detroit Lions.
Oh, wait. Oh, there are Detroit Lions. Where is this guy from, Longhorn? Where did you find this guy?
Come on, ask him. Come on in, call us 313-568-1200. He want to talk about the Lions. Let's hear the Lions roar. Come on, what's the question?
I just got one simple question. It's simple. It's real simple.
How
come, you know, it ain't so much the picks that's bold with the Lions. How come they draft to replace players and not draft to build a team?
I don't know. I'm not. I mean,
because the philosophy is that's the way we do it.
That's why y'all will never win nothing.
Y'all, where are you from?
Man, I'm for the people out here. The people go down there, they go to the Lions game, they buy these $100 tickets, these $800 hot dogs, and all the people need better than what they getting out there on the field. Come on.
Hold on, Will. You say $100 ticket
and an $800 hot dog. That's not the size of it.
Expensive going down there.
That's not the size of it.
Man, come on. I was at the Lions game this past year, man. I seen a hot dog, I think like $8, $8. And I don't do nothing but go to Kroger's and buy a pack. That's all. Come on.
Hey, but look how far we went last season. We're on our way. We're on our way.
We're on our way, baby.
The momentum, the Caldwell is taking us on our way. We're on our way.
Hey, listen.
Right, it's Caldwell's first year. Like what you said about Harbaugh, it takes him a couple of years to get it going, to turn things around.
But
give Caldwell a couple of years.
Look at the players y'all done lost.
And Sue had to go. He's a bummer.
Oh, come on. Are you serious?
He was dragging us down.
So your answer, So your answer is to bring in a 31-year-old defensive tackle with mileage on him? That's your answer?
Okay. He got experience.
Whoa. When you could have got 2 draft picks for Sue if you'd have traded, who wouldn't have took that deal?
Mark this day in history that you said, oh, come on. So when we see at the end of the season next year, we're going to hear this, oh, come on, oh, y'all got lucky. Okay, we're going to hear this, oh, y'all got lucky next year.
I tell you what, do me a favor. I can't.
You weren't saying, oh, come on, when they went back, when the
I can't think the number off the top of my head. But in 2012, they went 12-4, went to the playoffs. Look what they did the next year after that. Case closed.
Look, when Pistons went and got old Tayshaun Prince.
Oh, God.
Right, what's up with that?
You didn't say, oh, come on.
Listen,
it was his leadership ability.
Listen, Indiana put them out their misery the other day. That was, man, come on. Reggie Jackson needs some help, man, out there. This is plain and simple. And I don't think that Van Gundy, like I told people, too, also, I don't think he's going to do good here as well as he did in Orlando and with Miami, because he had better players on those teams, and he did nothing. So I don't really see him making this miracle, he has no
supporting cast. He doesn't have any supporting cast. That's what it is. And like we talked about one show about the tanking. He had no supporting cast. There's no drive. Like there's no incentive out there for the other players. So it's gonna take. He's rebuilding. It's gonna take some time.
Let me ask y'all this: do y'all think the Pistons? Would y'all be happy if Okafor came to the Pistons?
Oh yeah,
I wouldn't be mad about it. I wouldn't be mad about it.
You think
they got 7 people come? They got 7 players from Kentucky going into the NBA.
All 7.
Now that's amazing.
Has that ever happened before?
I don't believe so. Not 7.
That's never happened before in the college history. Wow. They can bring all 7 of them guys to the Pistons. I say bring them all.
Yeah, if you can get
them all.
Hey,
we'll take all 7.
Yes, sir. We need a whole new team.
Okay, Longhorn, you got this thing you call Did You Know? Let's hear this real fast.
All right, couple of Did You Know. Did you know that the Tigers haven't lost an opening game since 2009?
Really?
That's right.
I did not know that.
And did you know that their highest score was in 1993 of 20? They scored 20 points on the Oakland A's.
On opening day? On opening day?
In 93.
Opening day in 93.
Yes, 93.
Okay, all right.
Okay. All right.
Did you know hot dogs cost $800?
Did you know that this season that the Golden State Warriors have beaten every NBA team in the NBA league this season?
Really?
Okay, cool.
But San Antonio beat them twice.
And one more, did you know that in 1968, the NCAA outlawed dunking in 1968.
Yes.
And they brought it back in 1976.
Yes, because of Lou Alcindor.
All right, we're going to have to wrap it up here. I'd like to thank Billy T from 105.9 for stopping in the studio.
Thanks for having me, man.
What time is it?
Game time, prime time. Detroit Sports Jersey time, and I'm gone.
Every Saturday, 3 p.m. on WCHB 1200 and 99.9 FM. See you next Saturday.
Thank you, listeners from Detroit to Central Texas, for joining us here live on Detroit Sports Jersey with your host, Will Sims, and co-host Longhorn, every Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern, right here on WCHB 1200 AM and 99.9 FM. Visit us at DetroitSportsJersey.com. Straight sports talk. No professionals here. Have a great weekend.